students and other viewers. Today is Tuesday and we are beginning with our next letter of the alphabet, and that is letter B. So we have already discussed so many amazing words, and now we will begin with our letter B. So the first word for today is, it is beatific. Beatific. Now beatific means someone who is very happy, someone who has this amazing sense of joy and happiness within him, and especially in a holy way. Okay, so if you see someone who is extremely happy and you can just see a different kind of happiness emitting out of the person, वैसा खुशी नहीं जो हम लोग आम दिन में देखते हैं सबके अंदर नॉर्मल, समथिंग विच इज वेरी स्पेशल होली वे में थोड़ा खुश होता है, दैट इज नोन एज beatific. Okay, beatific. Now this word comes from a word beatus, which means blessed. So you can understand that because the root meaning of the word is blessed, the meaning which will come out of it, that will be happy in a blessed way, happy in a very holy way, that is beatific. Okay, examples we could take. Amidst the world falling apart, she still has a beatific smile on her face. Which means that despite everything going wrong and nothing is going right, but when we look at that person, she still has this beautiful smile जो ये assurance देता है कि सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा and everything. A very pure, a very holy kind of happiness or joy which a person has, वो quality को बोलते हैं beatific. Okay, so the second word for today is, it is benedictory. As you saw, it is benedictory. Now this word is an archaic word. Last class we discussed this. Archaic means something which is old-fashioned, something which is outdated, that kind of word, or anything. So benedictory is not used in general sense nowadays, but this has a similar meaning to the previous word which I discussed right now. That was beatific. So benedictory means relating to giving a blessing, any kind of prayer which demands or which asks for a blessing. So something which is related to blessing, that is known as benedictory. The quality of a blessing, that is known as benedictory. Now this comes from a Latin word benedicere, which means wish well. Now if you wish someone well, या तुम किसी के लिए बहुत अच्छा कुछ बोलते हो या कुछ करते हो या चाहते हो उसका अच्छा, तो तुम in short क्या कर रहे हो? You are blessing the person. You kind of indirectly वो prayer कर रहे हो तुम उसके लिए कि नहीं वो इंसान खुश रहे, अच्छे से सब कुछ हो जाए. So you're wishing him well. You're in short praying for him or her. So this quality is known as benedictory. Now example, a sentence we could take: a benedictory message from a loved one could make one's day so much better. Obviously, if you are having a rough day and you receive a message which wishes you well, which helps you to, which encourages you, which helps you to move on in life, वैसा मैसेज कहीं ना कहीं वो एक बेनेडिक्टरी क्वालिटी है उसके अंदर, बिकॉज दैट हैज अ काइंड ऑफ प्रेयर टच. वो तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा विश कर रहा है. दैट हैज अ काइंड ऑफ डिवाइन टच, एज इन everything which is good comes from above. I believe this. So anything जो अच्छा है, कोई खराब चीज से नहीं आ सकता, that obviously comes from above, and everything good leads to everything good. So यहाँ पर benedictory का simple मतलब है something which is related to a divine blessing, kind of a prayer, short kind of prayer जो एक blessing मांग रहा है, that is benedictory. Okay. So the third word for today, which has this similar meaning of happiness, joy, blessing, is blissful. This is a very common word which all of us use in our daily lives now and then. The word is blissful. Blissful. Now this comes from a word blith or blithe, however you can say it, that generally meant carefree nature, लापरवाह नहीं, केयर फ्री मीन्स कोई चीज के बारे ज्यादा टेंशन नहीं लेना, कोई चीज के बारे ज्यादा वरी नहीं करना, दैट इज केयर फ्री. केयरलेस इज बीइंग लापरवाह. ऑलराइट, कि तुम कोई चीज बेध्यानी से कर रहे हो या ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हो, दैट इज केयरलेस. बट जो ब्लिस का रूट मीनिंग है, जो वर्ड से आता है, दैट कम्स फ्रॉम द वर्ड ब्लिथ और ब्लाइथ, विच मीन्स केयर फ्री होना. हैविंग दिस केयर फ्री काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड, हैप्पीनेस, कि आगे क्या होगा हमको उसके बारे में नहीं सोचना है, अभी क्या है हम आज में जिएंगे, आई विल बी हैप्पी एंड सेटिस्फाइड विद व्हाट आई हैव राइट नाउ. दैट इज द रूट मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड. नाउ द डिक्शनरी मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज happiness or joy which is spiritual in nature, something which is of a very higher level, kind of something which is out of this world. Looks like we understood the word beatific, जिसका मतलब था खुश होना in a holy kind of way. That was the quality of being happy in a holy kind of way, as in हम बहुत सुधरा हुआ जिंदगी बिता रहे हैं एंड मेरा हार्ट क्लीन है एंड हम फिर वो खुशी जाहिर कर रहे हैं. दैट इज काइंड ऑफ होली हैप्पीनेस. ओके, blissful is the happiness which you feel or receive when like it is out of the world. Example, somebody gets up after devotion and he or she feels this bliss, which is this happiness which is out of this world. हम लोग चॉकलेट खाते तो हम लोग बोलते this is bliss. Sorry, that is not bliss, because bliss is happiness which is spiritual. Okay, we have different kinds of happiness meaning. We have pleasure, जो bodily happiness देता है वो होता है pleasure. We have joy, जो हम लोग को mental happiness देता है. We have bliss, the word which gives us spiritual happiness. So something, again, religious होना and spiritual होना, they are two different things. Religious, again, limited to a particular religion. You have your books, you read that, you follow according to the rules and regulation, everything. Spiritual is having a direct communication or a contact with your creator, with God. That is known as spiritual. So having that kind of happiness is known as being blissful. Understood? Okay. So examples we could take. Despite living in such adverse situation, adverse we all know, something which is terrible. So despite living in such adverse situation, it is blissful when you have your peace undisturbed. Which means कि हमारे आस पास भले दुनिया खत्म हो रहा है, everything is going negative, but I am having my peace and I am relaxed, I am happy, I am at peace. That is bliss, because that only comes when you are not just having a worldly interaction, you have a different kind of frame of mind. Then only you can have that bliss where you are unaffected by anything which is happening around, because it is human कि हम लोग affect होंगे ही जो आसपास हो रहा है. लेकिन जो लोग एक different level पे पहुंच जाते हैं, उन लोग को आसपास क्या हो रहा है उनसे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. They are at peace, they are blissful. That is the meaning here. Okay, so we did the 3 words today. The first word was beatific, okay, which meant being happy in a holy kind of way. Second word was benedictory, again happiness, but here it was kind of a divine blessing kind of, जो हम किसी के लिए कुछ अच्छा सोच रहे हैं, अच्छा wish कर रहे हैं, that was benedictory. Obviously that leads to happiness. Third word which we had today was blissful. Now that means being happy in a spiritual kind of way. So somebody might ask, ma'am, beatific and blissful में क्या फर्क है? एक holy way में, एक spiritual way में. Again, I told you, being religious and being spiritual are two different things. I believe that you are holy when your heart is holy, when your heart is clean, when you do, your conscience is clean, when you don't think bad about anybody else, when you don't judge anybody else, that is when you are holy. It's not the deeds which you do, because obviously we are humans, we will make mistakes, that happens. So it was a kind of something which is related to happiness, the base meaning. Okay, so the 3 words are on the screen. Now, I hope you all were able to understand what the 3 words were all about. Don't get confused between ma'am holy आप बोले, एक आप spiritual बोले. Don't get confused. एक का root meaning है blessed होना, और bliss का root meaning है carefree होना. So you can understand, एक है blessed, which also leads to happiness. एक है carefree होना. You're not just तुमको फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा आसपास क्या हो रहा है, as I said, because the root meaning is that you are at peace, you are at bliss, you are blissful. That is being spiritually happy. So that is spiritually happy. Your spirit is happy. Your inner self is happy. Okay, so it was a lot of happy day today, and we did our 3 words. We'll meet again on Wednesday with our another set of 3 words. But before I end this video, there is a surprise announcement for you all. Obviously, I will not end this video without telling you all, because you've already read that on the thumbnail. So the announcement is that because everything is happening, the changes are happening so rapidly, and many of us are not having that peace of mind. Many of us are not able to understand the situation properly, to act accordingly, and everything which is happening around us, somewhere or the other, it's pushing us towards a very different frame of mind. And being a human being first, and then as a teacher, it's my responsibility and my duty that I spread love and peace as much as I can. So for you all, I will be making IGTV videos which will be on Instagram on the weekends. Now those videos will talk about everything which is in general. You have love, you have hope, you have peace, you have a lot of things which you face in your daily life, and everything related to that. If you have any suggestion, you can obviously directly message me on the Instagram page, that is Unconventional Learning, or you can also mention here in the comment section the suggestions which you have on the topics on which I should make IGTV videos. And the purpose behind doing this is only so that you all be able to have this sense of happiness, have this sense of bliss, and have this sense of peace, which every person gets a chance of having, but somehow or the other they miss. So I hope you all find it beneficial. It's productive, it's educational, it's nurturing, and those who do not have Instagram ID, it's all right. There's no need that you have to make one specially. You can just see it from your friend's phone, or you can just have, I'll share the link. You can just click on the link and watch it whenever you can. So it's no issue. If you don't have an Instagram ID and your parents have not allowed you to have one, please do not make one. It's all right. But for others who have, just keep waiting. The date will be revealed soon. And but everything which is it will talk about, and what is the name of that particular segment is there on Instagram story as well as the post. I will mention the link here so that you all can click and have a look at what is the name of this segment. So I hope you all are finding the classes 3-in-1 beneficial, and we'll meet again on Wednesday with amazing words. So thank you so much for supporting. We'll meet soon. Thank you.